All right, welcome to Shadow Mountain. New course here on GSPRO. Got the beautiful snow-capped mountain in the background. My very modest computer is chopping through it a little roughly, but that just means there's a lot of detail in the course. And we welcome you to D-Lodge Golf. We are gonna jump through and play Shadow Mountain today. Looks like a good one. I'm going to talk to you about my golf trip to Hot Springs, Arkansas, which is pretty fun, and anything else that pops into my ADD head. And we'll be off and running here on one, which is a par 5 today. Sore as crap. Looks like a dogleg right. There's bunkers everywhere up there. We're not actually looking for something hit super hard. Just something in the fairway. I do have a glove on today because my hands are raw from the golf trip. The other thing we're going to have to do, let's turn on the Garmin for goodness sake. Okay, we're connected now. We're looking for a modest drive, hopefully down the middle. Oh, it's definitely a dogleg left. There's really nothing in the way. So we are going to just hit something up there. I've been thinking about my grip, and I want to kind of get my left hand in a position where it's like someone's pulling the grip off, and I want to hold that there, and then just lay the right hand on top and take good swings. Well, Victor Hovland-esque there. Get a good kick. Horrible kick. It is a par 5 though, so we're just a little bit away. 21. Tough little pin location here. Little flop shot. It's going to be an opening par after a pretty poor approach temp there. We'll get a good look at Shadow Mountain in the background as we head to the second, which looks like a par 4, where we kind of run out of room. We're going to try and hit right over this bunker. Perfect line. 203 would be nice. I'm going to take a mental reminder. I'm pulling the grip off. That's where I want to be. Yeah, like that. We had like a 230-yard par 3 on this golf trip, and I took out that club. How far did I hit that one? 230. And I was like, it was downhill, downwind. I thought, I can just hit this easy. I took an easy swing, and it was headed straight, dead straight. And I get up to the green, and it's 10 yards short, and the green is shaped like a boot. And the pin was in the toe of the boot, and it was completely not on the green, and it was sad. And I think I parred at least, but not my best. Okay, we'll take that. Kind of softer than I thought it was going to come out, but it's okay. So far, Shadow Mountain is super nice course. This one's even a shorter par 4, 319. I'm going to take a 5-iron and just see what I can do with it here. Will bounce right. Oh yeah. I don't see the numbers on that. I hit that like a low stinger with no spin. And now we have the 115 number. So I went to Golf Galaxy and I got this 50-degree bent down to a 48 just so I could cover this shot. So this is a big opportunity for me to prove that that is what I needed. 114. Nope. So bad. I basically healed it and screwed that up. Alright. Little 10 chipper. Very nice. Alright, so we have a couple things going. Alright, 177. We're going to pretend like I can get a 6-iron there. Let's see what happens. Not as hard as I could. 88. Ended up in a good position. Alright. Yeah, it's like a driver layup there. Worked out nice. So on this golf trip, we played 3 rounds in 2 days. I played okay. Like, well, for me, I played pretty normal, I guess. I was expecting to go there and play, like, a little better. But I went there and played normal, which was fine. I shot in, I think, an 89, an 83, and an 88. So all 3 rounds in the 80s. I chipped in for birdie on a par 3 and had a bunch of pars, and then I missed like a trillion putts. A lot of putts just right next to the hole, lipped out, all kinds of stuff. So not ideal. It's going to be a nice hard 5. Nope. Dang it. Alright, 17 from the bunker. A little splash. See what happens. Oh, tell me you're a short game wizard without telling me you're a short game wizard. Very nice. Alright, tight hole here. I think it's like 350. If we hit it 200, it's 150. Alright, we're gonna hit 5-iron again. This is good practice for me anyway. Alright, loose grip. Keep the face pointed down and throw it hard to the right. That was everything wrong. That was nothing I said. Jesus. How far do we have? A trillion yards? Alright, 172 here. Dang it. starting to think too much about my swing. This is what happened. Okay, yeah, we're seeing in real time what happened at the weekend. Where we were playing good golf, we're even, or +1, something like that. We're even. And then on an approach shot, we toe fat it into the rough, or the last one, towed it into the bunker. And that was kind of this day. And then the greens were not super easy. And I did stuff like that, hit it too far, maybe even catch the false front, roll all the way off, why not? Now, geez. Oh no. Get up there at least. Then we get a double bogey, just like that. From a par to a double bogey in an instant because of one chip. And that, my friends, is golf. And that, my friends, is what I need to get better at, as well as adding controlled speed. I feel like I can swing 80% and control the face and control the path, but when I want to swing 110, I can lose control of those things. And so that's something else to work on. I'd rather be on the right side. Great. We're going to be behind a tree. All right, behind a tree, 98. Let's make something happen. Yes. Get one of those bogeys back. We head to the 8th, the par 3, 175. We are pulling the grip off, and we are hitting hard. Ah, had the distance. All right, 14 out of the bunker, trying to save par. All right, my imaginary bunker shots have been good. All right, let's get another one back here on this par 5. If you're still with us, thanks for hopping on to see Shadow Mountain. We are working on a couple things with the game as well. A little bit of grip check. Trying to feel like I'm pulling the grip off a little more. Pulling the grip, and then leaving it there and swinging free. And I'm getting some good results, pulling a few, because that grip's a little stronger than normal. All right, 244, not necessarily gonna get there, but we can certainly hit this little hybrid out into nothing. Oh my. All right, par 5 layup club. Interesting line. It's going to get a great kick and be okay. All right, 54. I ended up going to my 54 degree a lot on these kind of shots. There's a couple like downhills and things like that where I wanted to get a little lower trajectory and a little bit more, didn't want to come up short. So I would take this and from 50 just kind of chop at it. And if it released, great. If I ended up there, fine. So I did that a lot over the weekend, and mixed results. I would come up short, I'd miss that putt, things like that. But had some good scenic courses. If anyone's ever been to Hot Springs, Arkansas, we played the Village courses called Balboa, Granada, and what was the last one? One of the others. And they were fun. Hot Springs, Arkansas, not really my place, but I think I left that right, or did I bring it back? No, it's okay. All right, another wedge in. Let's see if we can get another birdie on the board here. I'm about to re-grip this wedge, I think. Hold it. Dang it. Let's think about replacing this as well. Something a little more forgiving. I like the Cleveland CBX Smart Sole in like a 48. I think that would be a clutch club from like 100 in. You could hit it off of tight lies. You could hit it out of the sand. I hit it pretty good in the store the other day. So for this one, I'm just going to play it kind of straight base and maybe a tad left. Go in. Come on. Needed that. I didn't need it. I wanted that though. 408 yard par 4 11th. Some pretty tight driving holes here at Shadow Mountain. So far, the boy's been able to handle it. I feel like I'm almost playing a draw here. Here, take the club. No, mine. Shit. Hit this freaking thing. Need to just do it. Alright, not my best, but ended up in an okay spot. We've had this like 170 number quite a bit today. What I'm going to try and do on this one is shorter swing and think more club straight up, club straight down at the ball. That's the goal. Solo, hit the tree. Oh man, just went after that way too much. Finally did some things correct with the iron, and it screwed me. 35 on the way back, trying to save par. Sit. Shit. Now I gotta make this to save par. It's possible. I gotta say, that was my other fault for sure, was 30 to 100, knowing what that I came up just short in the rough a lot, hit hole high and rolled to the back of the pin a lot. I'm talking about all the things I did bad just because those are kind of what's on my mind, but let's talk about some of the stuff I did good. I had, I think, a good 2 closest to the pins during the 3 rounds. Got some money for that. So we don't want to sound like we didn't do anything right. 156, 8 iron. Just barely got there. So I was trying to repeat what I just did with the 6 iron and get that nice compression and shoot it on its way, and it didn't work. So 500 yard, par 5, 13. I was trying to play a little draw, but I didn't want to play it at that bunker. Okay, hitting out of the bunker. I think just an 8 iron should get over the lip. Oh yeah, we don't have much room. So here's a good test. I definitely had this shot. Want to land this right in front of the pin and stop it. That's a bad mistake. In no world does that make it to the pin. Save and par. All right, 308 yard. I think we've been doing good just hitting the hybrid out there. I did take this off the tee quite a few times out there on short par 4s where bunkers were just like in the range of the driver and there was no need to go for it. And that's the miss. I mean, it should come up short of that bunker though. See, so that's why you take this club off the tee, because while your friend hit driver and he's in one of the bunkers, or a nothing a-hole chunk. Certainly got to get more consistent. That just can't happen. I got excuses, but we've been hitting enough golf balls, we've been playing long enough. I shouldn't chunk a pitching wedge from 118 simply because I'm a little too close to the ball, or a little this, or a little that. Like, we got to figure that out. 21 out of the bunker. Another little floppy bunker save. No, crushed it. Sit. Thought I hit that too hard. It ends up being okay. We are off to an amazing 15th hole. What a scary drive this is. A pretty good visual to aim for. Just down the hill. I got a lot of it. All right, 300. All right, 100 in. that drew. Good strike. I want to get that strike down with that club to where it's straightish, not curving, and I can handle it. Alright, 16th hole. Shadow Mountain. D-Lud Golf. We're at +2. Nice little 8-iron. And what I am thinking about here is getting the club pointing down at the ground and here. And then throwing it. That's obviously a little extreme. I don't need to actually have the club face look like that, but that's my feel to get that club face square. And then I don't try and turn it. I actually try and open. And that seems to be the key to me, like getting some compression. So we'll see if we can do it here. Tight draw 156. No draw. 156 was right. Did not draw though. That's okay. Again, it's that quality of strike. The path is in 1 degree. Face just a little open. And we got par 5 17th way downhill again. These are fun. It's got me set up at a 300 drive. Which, I mean, if you watch the channel, you know that is so accurate. Hit it at the 574, draw it back. Settle. Settle. We are lucky. It settled up just before that. Now we have more water up ahead to deal with, so we gotta stay short of that. If you just rip a 3-wood out of here, you might end up in that water again. So soft 5-iron and try not to turn it over. It's fine. Another club I should be more accurate with, but I'm not, 9-iron. The 9 in pitching wedge, when I take it back, I think, yeah, I'm going to just make this thing amazing. And what ends up happening is I leave the face open or close it a little too much. See if I can get this one dialed in. See, I thought that would draw a little bit, which would get the spin down a tad, which would give me just a little more left. So, and yeah, face 2 open. So, common theme the last couple of approaches. Dogleg right, par 4 to finish. A little bit of a long one. Try and finish this off. Those of you who watch these videos, I thank you literally from the bottom of my heart. I think it's very flattering that you even care what's going on here in the 3rd car garage of the Ledwickson house. So just want to know that you're appreciated. If you're watching, if you've made it this far, we're going to try and hit one good more drive here for you before we finish up Shadow Mountain. Pretty long hole, but I thought I hit down on that without spinning it. Alright. We've hit this club a lot today. 6-iron, the 170 to 175 shot has been popular here at Shadow Mountain. Let's finish off here. No,